New French leader meets with Trump and everyone immediately notices secret thing he did with his hand. If today's meeting with President Donald Trump is any indication, it's starting to look like the newly elected left-wing president of France Emmanuel Macron will be a thorn in the side of President Trump. They met today in Brussels, where there was a somewhat chilly scene between the two heads of state. President Trump said a few words praising Macron's win in last month's French election and took the time to mention that he looks forward to working with Macron on the war of terror. They then shook hands and Macron spoke a few words in French. "I don't think we need to translate them, it's just probably the same old crap about how the French." They then shook hands and Macron spoke a few words in French. "I don't think we need to translate them. It's just probably the same old crap about how the French are lovers and not fighters. And how they surrender to Islam and most anyone else who will challenge them. Oui. The handshake seemed to be a type of odd stare down to see which would be the first to flinch. Apparently, Macron, who suffers from serious mommy issues, has never heard of Donald Trump. Which seems odd considering he seems to really be into senior citizens. Although President Trump did mention he looked forward to speaking to Mecron about the war on terror, just a month ago Trump stopped short of outright endorsing Marine Le Pen during the French elections by saying she would make a great ally in the war on Islamic terrorism. But if the election results were any indication, France, as always, has already surrendered. Scores of people were killed Thursday night when a large truck plowed through a Bastille Day crowd in Nice, France, in what President François Hollande called a terror attack. The death toll grew through the night, with Hollande saying 77 people died. Interior Minister Bernard Cazeneuve said 80 people were killed. The driver first shot a gun into the crowd before driving 2 kilometers along the Promenade des Anglais, the main street in Nice, mowing down people who had gathered to watch fireworks, Regional President Christian Estrosi told CNN affiliate BFM TV. Police shot and killed the driver, said Pierre-Henri Brandet, a spokesman for the French Interior Ministry. Police found firearms, explosives and grenades in the truck, Estrosi said. "We cannot deny that it was a terror attack," Hollande said in a national television address. He added that the choice of the day, Bastille Day, when France celebrates its post-French Revolution Republic, was particularly poignant. He said that the day is a symbol of liberty, and that human rights are denied by fanatics and France is quite clearly their target. Hollande recommended that an existing state of emergency, put in place in the wake of the Paris attacks in November 2015 and due to expire later this month, be extended for 3 further months. So far, no group has claimed responsibility. Anti-terror prosecutors have taken over the investigation, according to BFM TV, citing the prosecutor's office. Leaders around the world have denounced the brutal incident. U.S. President Barack Obama issued a statement saying, "We stand in solidarity and partnership with France, our oldest ally, as they respond to and recover from this attack." Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau tweeted, "Canadians are shocked by tonight's attack in Nice. Our sympathy is with the victims, and our solidarity with the French people." Brazilian President Michel Temer tweeted, "It is regrettable that on the day that eternalized fraternity as the motto of the French people, an attack destroyed the lives of so many citizens." The United Nations condemned what it termed a barbaric and cowardly terror attack in Nice. India shares the pain, and stands firmly with our French sisters and brothers in this hour of immense sadness, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi tweeted. As Asia woke up to the horrific news, India, China and South Korea's leaders added their voices to the chorus of condemnation. During their press conference, Macron added he wanted to speak to President Trump about the biggest threat facing the world today, global warming. "Are you kidding me? Did global warming cause 22 young girls to die by a bomb filled with nails in Manchester this week? Did global warming cause a Muslim to ram a truck into the 84 people he killed in Nice, France last year? On what planet are these globalists like Macron living on? It can't be the one the rest of us are living on, which we see constant terrorist attacks but the followers of the religion of peace,